everyone. Today we have Dorothy Gray, and she has been, she's the owner of Modern Day Confidence, and she has been a vault member for a year and a half or 2 years now. A long time. Dorothy's one of my OGs.
It's been a long time.
So she's been hanging out with us, and she has been gracious enough to come on and talk a little bit about her vault experience and what she's learned and how it's helped her boutique business. So Dorothy, I have a couple of questions for you. Just like the interview, Dorothy's also one of my podcast guests. So if you want to hear more about Dorothy, I'll put the link and you guys can go and check out the podcast. So I got a couple of questions. The first one, just to start with, describe your boutique and how the vault has helped you to grow into your business.
Okay. Modern Day Confidence / boutique is a blogging boutique that assists plus size women with their day-to-day basic, habits of getting up, getting dressed, feeling more confident within their self. Confidence is, most people think, confidence is an outward thing. Confidence is more inward, and it projects outward, which is make, not just plus size women in general more confident, but it makes us more radiant and beautiful. So, and a lot of women would also come to me and say, well, you look good in that. You look nice with this. Your lipstick is pretty, but I couldn't do that. And I'm like, my question to them is why? And I wanted to solve that why for them and make them want to say, okay, I can do that. The vault experience helped me with different strategies as to how I could better connect with them. In a sense, it was almost relatable because at one point I felt like I couldn't do certain things. So I would dim myself down as to those, women that would come to me and say, well, I can't do that. The word can't to me seems like, okay, you're dimming yourself down without even trying. So the vault had many of strategies as to how I can, I guess you can say, go to them and say, well, let's try this. How about this? Or have you tried that?
I love that, and I can tell you from knowing you for so long now, and we've kind of talked a couple of times, in addition to just being a member, we've also done some sessions together, and I have seen you just like pop and shine and expand yourself and your business, like even in being in different groups and like, oh, Dorothy stepping out there and just talking
Thank
and
you.
asking those questions, and I love seeing that. So definitely I can see the growth, and I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Next question, how did the vault itself benefit you and your customers?
As far as me, like I said, I was the shy, reserved type, and I felt like, how can I help other women if I can't step out of my comfort zone and help them to step out of their comfort zone? I'm like, okay, I once was them. I have the tools. I need to use them so that way I can help them and get them in the matrix of being modern day confident. Not just a customer or client, just that's a brand in itself. So I feel like if you do have a customer or a client, they become a part of your brand.
I definitely agree with that coming from you. Because I say the same thing, like you said the matrix. I was like, oh, keywords. The matrix of our business, but definitely getting them into seeing it the way you see it. So
and also getting them comfortable too, because a lot of people are like, okay, I don't know what she's doing, and is she, whatever she's doing, will it help me? How will it apply to me?
Mm-hmm. So next question, what were the major pain points of owning your boutique prior to joining the vault? Where were you stuck at?
Whoa, man.
I know some of this from my podcast interview.
My pain points, my whole outline, the website, the structure of my business was so in a disarray. I just was blogging here and there. I was blogging about things that were not fashion, style, confidence, plus size related. And it was because I was afraid to step out and say, this is what I have, this is what I've learned, this is what I've grown, not only me personally, but my business has grown into, and I want to share this with the next woman so that way they will know what I struggle with being a petite plus size woman. And it doesn't matter if you're curvy or petite curvy or full figure curvy. the struggle is still the same. So this is what you can apply to your daily habit and could possibly work for you. So, but the outline and the structure, like I said, I was operating on 2 different systems, one for my blog and one for the business. And when you have 2 things, it's like you don't have a balance. So once everything started to come together and was one site, I got blogging on one site now. All my products are on one site. You know, if I decide to do start doing audio, throwing audio in with the, I have that option. Before I didn't have an option at all, and it was so frustrating. Like, it really was frustrating. So now, you know, the only frustrating thing is it's like me coming up with ideas and implementing, and that's not even a frustrating. It's just me pushing myself.
So next question, just about like specifics on how the vault, or being a member of the vault and implementing some of the strategies in the vault, how they've helped you either like grow your leads or get more sales, or like just really if you have any specifics, like numbers of how it's helped you to grow your business.
Oh man, the leads. At first, you know, when I say I would check my stats, like I still check my stats on a regular. And I'm just like, nobody's coming to my site. Why? Nobody's coming to my site. Why? That's because it was a mess. And now it's like I have traffic, you know, coming from Facebook ads, whereas, you know, versus before, I knew how to do it, but I wasn't doing it correctly. This is what the vault has given me. SEO, I was doing it, but I had no idea what the heck I was doing. Now that I have keywords and I know what to do with those keywords, I have traffic coming from Google, straight from search engine optimization. And that's what the vault has given me. It has given me 2 things, and it's going to give me more. I just need to get my butt in there on a regular basis. Every time I go in there, there is like a buttload or just a huge amount of information. And I get giddy, like when I go in the vault. I'm not going to look at it, and I'm going to stay here for maybe an hour, 2 hours. That turns into 3 and 4, because I find one thing that I've been doing it, but I've been doing it backwards. And I correct it. I'm just like, oh, and it opens up a number of other things that come along with each step that needs to be implemented.
Yeah, and taking it one step at a time is really, really important.
It's very important.
Leads to my next question. What do you say when people say, well, 2 questions. What do you say when people say, well, I don't have the time for the videos, or is it too much content? Because it is a lot of content, I'm not gonna lie.
It is, it really is.
But what do you say when people say, well, I don't have the time, or you know, is it too much? Is it gonna be too overwhelming for me?
I would say to them, make the time. Because it was days where I didn't have the time, and I made the time. If it's just 30 minutes a day, take it 30 minutes a day. Then go from 30 to an hour or 45 minutes. You have to make that time, because each step is very critical, and it's a lot. It is a lot. But don't overwhelm yourself all at one time, because you're just going to get frustrated and just be like, okay, I can't handle this. I'm going to find somebody else to just do everything for me. And that's not what you want to do. You want to be hands-on from the start with your business, because that's where I made my mistake. I wasn't as hands-on, and it was very frustrating. But then once I became hands-on, which was 2 years in when I met you, Akila, and like I said, it was very overwhelming, but I did the work. And sometimes, like I said, it will make you once you get the hang of it, it will make you want to keep going and spend hours and hours and hours with this information.
I agree. Seeing results help to motivate me to do more.
Yes, absolutely.
Everything. Like, I see those results, I see those numbers start rising, the dollars start coming in. It's like, ooh, what else can I do? What can I do to 10x this?
Yeah.
10x in something. So same question, but this time with the cost, because you know the vault has a cost, and people are not ready to invest and apprehensive about whether or not they should invest in something like the vault, especially since it's a monthly membership. What would you say to someone, and you've actually been a member for quite some time, so you've been a lot of months.
Almost 3 years. I've been a member. Almost 3 years.
Since I opened. Like you're like since I opened. I appreciate.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who's like, I don't know if I want to, spend the money or spend something like monthly. What would you say to someone who's afraid to get into monthly and spend the money?
Think about what you're doing on a daily basis. What are you doing with that $40? Are you buying a pair of shoes? Are you buying an outfit? Are you buying something that you necessarily do not need? If you need training for your business, that's a necessity. Everything else is a want. Training is a must if you have a business. If you want to quit your job, training is a must. Investing is a must. $40 is nothing. It might be a little gas money, But in business, like if you want longevity, you have to invest from the get-go. Like I say, a lot of people say $100 is nothing. $40 is nothing, because if you think about it, if you do it right from the start, as I said before, implement these strategies, content, training, and you'll make that $40 back. You most definitely will make that $40 back. Do the work, because like I said, whatever you're wasting the $40 on, it could be actually used within your business.
I agree, but I didn't hear you say it. Or I wanted people to hear it from someone other than me. It's easy to hear me say it.
Yeah.
But I also agree in investing, in your business. I've invested in my business, and when you invest, you get so much more to me out of it. Last question: what do you look forward to the most in the future of your Vault membership? So, what are you looking forward to?
I'm actually looking forward to the sales funnel training, because let me tell you, email marketing and trying to get people to sign up. Again, that's one of those things like, okay, what am I signing up for? What is it going to benefit me, in the long run? So, to me, this is the hard part, because it's an online business. I'm not showing up every day personally, face-to-face marketing, so online strategies via email. You have to lure people in. You have to make them feel connected, as to say, okay, this is relatable to me. I can use this, so I'm going to use it. So sales funnels, email marketing, implementing sales funnel into that. That's what I'm looking forward to. I look forward to, the newbies coming into the vault.
Welcome, newbies.
Because again, they are they're tender, they're new, they're fresh, and they're kind of iffy. When I signed up, I was like, no, I'm not iffy. Let's get down to work. Because I was tired. I was already 2 years into my business, and I was frustrated. But when you have newbies coming in, you don't know if they're just at the beginning stages and they're afraid to invest, or they got into this investment and like, okay, well, how am I going to use this membership, to get me to where I need to be? And a lot of newbies, they do want to see results immediately. It doesn't work like that. Results come from you. The growth within you first, because you made that investment, to the growth by you implementing, and then you'll see it in your business.
Yeah, that's a word right there. That's for real. Okay, so I know I said that was the last question, but I thought of one more. Only because I know you recently left your job.
Okay.
You went full-time in your business.
Yes.
So can you just talk a little bit about how your business made you feel more comfortable and able to leave your job?
Oh, my business is my baby. And working every day with someone else, I felt like I was wasting time. And every day I would go to work, my wheels were turning, and I would only think about my business. Like, I would go to work because the work that I was doing, it was so repetitive. Like, I had it down pat. Even if I was thinking about, my business, I would get off work, come home, and work on my business. I'm like, something, I waste hours of every day getting up to, go somewhere I do not like. I do not feel comfortable in this place because it's not purpose driven. My business is purpose driven. It's not all about the dollar. Even though I'm trying to make a dollar, it's not all about the dollar. It's the purpose behind me making the dollar. Because I'm not selling clothing, I'm selling confidence to other women. That's my that's my drive. That's my purpose. Me getting up to go to work for someone else, that was not my drive, nor was it my purpose. So this is my baby. Like I literally have to get up at 7 o'clock and come to work for real.
And that's nice. You got a place to go.
Right.
A place to go that no one can take from you.
Exactly.
Dorothy, I want to thank you for having this chat and sharing your experience and sharing your wisdom, because you can drop some nuggets here for people.
Thank you.
Sharing your wisdom here in our case study and letting everyone know the fun you've had with the vault and how much it's grown and helped your business, and just kind of sharing overall. So I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.